So let's take a look at example 3. A chemist has a 60% acid solution which she wants to mix with a 30% acid solution to produce a 300 milliliter of 50% acid solution for an experiment. Sorry, apparently some typos going on there. How much 60% acid solution should be used? So we're going to need to pick a variable that we're going to solve for. We're after the amount of 60% solution that she needs to use, but we can just use our standby x for this one, for our variable, and we can let x be the amount of 60% solution. So if she's using 60% solution, and we're trying to use x for our variable, how can we use x to relate how much of that 30% acid solution she used? Well, altogether, she's going to end up with 300 milliliters. And so 300 minus x is how much of the 30% acid solution is going to be used. And then we're going to end up with a 50% solution at 300 milliliters. So we'll have a, when we take this 60% acid solution, so the 0.60 times x, and add to it the 30% acid solution, which was 300 minus x, is how much of that we had, then we'll get a 50% acid solution and a total of 300 milliliters of that. And so this is our equation that we can use to be able to relate what's going on in our problem. There's 60% of the x amount plus 30% in the 300 minus x amount is going to give us a 50% solution and a total of 300 milliliters. The x plus the 300 minus x gives us the 300, and these are the percentages of acid that's in each one of those solutions. So let's solve this now. It's just a simple equation that we're solving for x, and so we've got 0.6x plus 90 mLs minus 0.3x is equal to 150 milliliters. So now we're going to take the 0.6, subtract the 0.3, so that's 0.3x plus 90 is equal to the 150. We need to bring the 90 over there. That means we'll be subtracting 90 from both sides, and so that's going to be 0.3x is equal to 60. So now we need to divide both sides by 0.3, and so that will give us that x is equal to 200, and it's 200 milliliters, and that was of 200 milliliters of the 60% acid solution. Again, make sure you label your answers. The key part is the 200 milliliters, okay? The rest of this was just me being very clear about what we're solving for, and we could go back and look and make sure we solved for what we were meant to. How much of the 60% acid solution should be used? 200 milliliters of that 60% is the amount.